Hi golfers, Rob Cheney here from GOLFTEC Singapore. Today I am going to share with you an extended version of the hit hard, stop quick ball striking drill. My absolute favorite drill. You'll know that if you followed this channel for any length of time. But I'm pretty confident you won't have ever seen this drill before. So as I already said, if you're familiar with this channel, you'll know how much of a fan I am of the hit hard, stop quick impact drill. It's a ball striking drill that I recommend on a daily basis in one form or another to students of all abilities. It's an incredibly useful drill to try and create some structure to the swing and to build in some consistency and repeatability. If you haven't seen the original hit hard, stop quick videos, you can go and check those out. I'll make sure I put those down in the description box of the video. This version of hit hard, stop quick has an added bonus to it, an extended piece if you like, and I'll show you that in just a second. But I want to give you a little more understanding of why this is such a good drill and what I see that it brings out in students. Golfers whose arms tend to break down and flex too much, whether that be in the backswing or especially in the follow through, benefit hugely from this drill. Golfers who struggle to make consistent contact, be that whether it's all over the club face, toe strikes, heel strikes, or tops and heavy shots, any form of consistent or improving the consistency of your ball striking is helped by this drill. Let me just give you a brief description of what it is. As the name suggests, hitting the ball hard with a reasonable amount of power, but stopping the swing very quickly into the follow through. And I speak to players when we're standing on the mat like this. I talk to players about trying to imagine and feel like the club stops before it reaches the end of the mat. Now, in reality, that isn't what happens, but having the intention to hit the ball and immediately stop the swing generates a number of benefits through the way the body starts to move. I've already touched on how the arms respond, the wrist angles, the delivery of the club improves greatly, as does the quality of the contact. So hit hard, stop quick in its original form is an extremely beneficial drill. The idea of stopping just after impact generally results in golfers finishing somewhat in and around this position here, which I'm absolutely fine with. Today's version of the drill just takes this one stage further. This is particularly useful if you're someone who struggles with unloading the power from your swing, getting stuck and trapped with your arms and elbows stuck in the downswing. It's also very, very useful if you're a slicer of the golf ball as well, because this helps to get the arms off the body and release some of that power into the ball. This is hit hard, stop quick with a recoil, asking you to hit the ball as hard as you can, stop as quickly as you can, and pull the club head back to impact after you've finished. It adds in another layer of stopping quickly, because in the idea that you're forced to bring the club back really teaches you to slow the club down and stop quickly in the follow through, transfers a lot of energy out of the club, out of the arms, into the club, out into the club head, and then back to the ball. So it looks like this. This is hit hard, stop quick, but with the recoil at the end. Okay, that was a pretty well struck shot. I'll tell you that that's carried 135 yards. So this is a 7-iron. It's not as far as my standard 7-iron would go, but in terms of how quickly I stopped that swing, there's a lot of power being produced and transferred into the ball there. I'll hit another one. I think it's good for you to have a look at this and what it looks like at full speed, because a lot of the time describing these drills, there's nothing better about describing these drills than actually going ahead and hitting some shots whilst doing it. As again, my intention is to stop as soon as I've hit the ball. You can watch that the club ends up going further than that as I slow it down and bring it back. Hit hard, stop quick, recoil. That's a really nice shot. That one's gone dead straight, tiny little draw. That one carried 151 yards. Okay, that's getting, it's only 2 swings. Transferred a bit more speed into that one. 150 yards, 7-iron with a very short follow through should start to help you guys to understand that long follow throughs that are loose and are wild produce shots that are loose and wild. You know, I can't emphasize enough how important building some consistency into your and structure into your follow through is. That's my one goal in life, is to teach the golfing world how important the follow through is and how much you can benefit from having one that repeats. Delivery of the club ultimately is the most important thing at impact, but how and where you stop the club matters enormously, and it's a point that, as I say, I spend my time daily trying to help golfers to understand that. You're trying to build consistency. That's what you're looking for. Consistency of ball striking comes from some consistency in how you finish the swing. How do you slow the body down? How do you slow this club down that's swinging at 80, 90, 100 miles an hour? If you're swinging and finishing in all sorts of different positions with poor balance and poor tilts and the club's bouncing off your back and hitting your neck when you swing, there's no future in that. There's no repeatability in it, at least. You can certainly hit good shots with those swings occasionally, but if you're genuinely trying to build in some consistency, start by giving your finish some repeatability and consistency to it too. So one more time, hit hard, stop quick, recoil. That one was a little bit thin. Dead straight again, 150 yard carry, so didn't really lose too much. This is also having the effect as I swing down of helping me to unload my arms off my body properly. It stops me from throwing my shoulders at the ball, throwing my hips at the ball too soon, too much rotation, which I see in a lot of poor golfers. It really does teach good alignments through impact with the weight shift, the hips moving forward, the shoulders tilting. See if we can get one out the middle. That was another well struck one. Again, dead straight, tiny little draw, 150 yard carry. So I'm using that drill to help improve the quality and the consistency of my ball striking. I hit 4 shots, 3 of them pretty much came out the middle. The first one I didn't hit quite as hard because it was my first swing. The other one was a little bit thin, but overall, what I would accept about all of those shots, the dispersion across those shots was extremely acceptable, and something that I'd be more than happy to use on the golf course. Try this drill. Give it a try. If you haven't tried the original Hit Hard, Stop Quick, you should check that one out as well. Don't forget that video is going to be down in the description below. Try the drill, see how you get on with it. Can you use this with all clubs? Yes. It's a question I get asked all the time. Could I do this with my driver? Yes. Can I do it with wedges? Yes. Can I do it with hybrids? Absolutely. This drill is applicable with all clubs. Give it a try and see what happens to your ball striking. And if you like it, don't be afraid to use it when you play. There's nothing here that says you have to use a drill that helps your ball striking to improve, and then when you play golf, go back to something that resembles this long, languid, loose finish that breeds the erratic nature of your ball flight. So hitting hard and stopping quickly can teach you so many good things. It can elevate your game to a new level, and it can really help you to stay there for a period of time that allows you to play much better golf. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it useful. Do go and try the drill. Let me know how you get on down in the comments below. I love to hear from you. This drill, whenever I've shared the Hit Hard, Stop Quick video in the past, receives an enormous amount of support. People who've never seen it, try it, experience the best ball striking that they've ever had. So do go and check it out. Also, the other videos, as I said, will be in the description. And another video you should go and check out is from my friend Eric Gorno and Steve Saraki. They recently made one on Eric's channel. extremely interesting video which talks about many of the same points, but always good to check out that video and see what you think of that one too. Guys, as always, appreciate your support watching the video today. If you're not already subscribed, do go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you found the video useful, do go ahead and share it with your friends. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you very soon for another video.